so depending on who wins that title match tonight. In the ring right now, 170 pounds from Florida, the Lightning Kid. And his opponent, former light heavyweight champion of the PWA, from Lakeville, Minnesota, weighing 180 pounds, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn. This match has a 30-minute time limit. The winner will receive on the next George's card a title match against whoever is the heavyweight champion at that time, be it Ricky Rice, Randy Gusto, or any other challenger between these two times. The referee is Bruce Kreitzman. Could be the ultimate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, no question about it. When you see these two outstanding athletes in the ring, you are seeing two of the greatest young wrestlers in the sport today, in gentleman Jerry Lynn and the Lightning Kid.
No doubt about it, Mick. Definitely the two top challengers to the PWA title right now, be it
Alongside me, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great young journalists in professional wrestling from Bloomington, Minnesota, and Chris Pope. Chris, a very keen observer of professional wrestling, who watches these matches very, very closely and does critiques on the matches and so forth. And Chris, as I said at the top of this bout, if there are two better wrestlers technically in the PWA than the Lightning Kid and gentleman Jerry Lynn, I don't know who they are.
No doubt about it. Lightning Kid, Jerry Lynn, two of the top challengers to the PWA title right now. The arsenal of moves that these two hold, geez, just uncompared, you know, to the world of professional wrestling.
Well, the Lightning Kid, we've made mention of this many, many times in the past. He's not the biggest guy in the world, comes into the ring at about 175 pounds or so, but he's been trained by some of the greatest wrestlers in the world. He's originally from Tampa, Florida. He's been trained in that Japanese shoot style of professional wrestling.
Definitely. I can feel for Lightning Kid. I'm a small guy myself, but he gives it all when he's out there, and he does a pretty darn good job at it. Yeah.
Well, the Lightning Kid and Jerry Lynn in the ring right now are two wrestlers who have taken PWA champion Ricky the Prophet Rice to the limit.
Both of them. Yeah.
Just recently, of course, right here in this very ring at George's, Jerry Lynn and Ricky the Prophet Rice going 45 minutes.
Unbelievable. All the wrestling newsletters around the world of professional wrestling rated that match very highly, and deservedly, I might add.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the best matches ever in the Twin Cities, if not the best match ever at George's.
Well, gentleman Jerry Lynn hanging on very, very tenaciously to that arm of the Lightning Kid. These two have wrestled time and time again, and neither wrestler as of yet has established any clear-cut superiority over the other. Occasionally the matches will get a little bit rough, but 95% of the time it has been hold and counter hold, move and counter move.
Each time out, they each teach each other a new move. They learn a new move every time they go out in this wrestling ring.
Two very, very popular stars. Gentleman Jerry Lynn from Lakeville, Minnesota. And now the Lightning Kid trying to figure out a way out of that hammerlock in the ring right now. Another packed house here at George's in Fridley. I know it's a cliche, I've said it so many times. It's the rule, not the exception, that you've got to sell out at George's. Now Lightning Kid in behind with that hammerlock, and now Lynn trying to work his way out of it, grabs that side headlock. Both wrestlers very well schooled in offensive and defensive maneuvers. Slingshot off the ropes and a big shoulder block by Lynn on the lighter Lightning Kid over the top. Whoa! Oh, man! Well, Jerry Lynn
Drop kick.
anticipated that maneuver.
Sending Lightning Kid way out into the audience there in the front row. Right by our good buddy Jay Soltis. Lightning Kid.
Into that side headlock and that hip lock takedown. Referee Bruce Kreitzman watching those shoulders very, very closely. That was about a 2 3/4 count. The Lightning Kid. You take a look at the intensity on these two young men, ladies and gentlemen. They know what is riding on this match. So very important. The winner to get a shot at either Ricky the Prophet Rice or the great one Randy Gusto, depending on who is the champion at the end of tonight. And now, the Lightning Kid turning on the aggressive stance a bit here now. Really propelled Jerry Lynn into that far turnbuckle. And again, a second time. And now the Lightning Kid on the offensive. Big backbreaker. You know, for a relatively small man in this profession, the Lightning Kid has an arsenal of moves, many of them power moves. He is deceptively strong.
Yeah, look at, here we go with the...
he lost that bow and arrow attempt on Jerry Lynn, but he's got Lynn in a position where he can do it again. But there's a yank of the hair, and referee Kreitzman very, very alertly calls for the break.
Now that's a power move in itself right there.
He has Jerry Lynn bent in a
Tied
way.
up in the ropes. Have to break the hold.
The spine was not meant to go that way. And now the Lightning Kid continues. This is very surprising that the Kid apparently choosing to throw the rule book out the window a bit tonight. Man! Gee whiz! Jerry Lynn was dropped on his head. He has got to be, he's got to be out. I don't know how he is still moving. The Lightning Kid sensing the kill right now. There's a double leg pickup now, and the Kid trying to turn him over for a Boston Crab apparently, and Lynn trying to fight it. Man! Gee whiz!
Sending Lightning Kid all the way to the floor.
The Lightning Kid, ladies and gentlemen, hit that floor hard. Propelled out of the ring by gentleman Jerry Lynn. Tremendous, tremendous athletes, ladies and gentlemen, giving as well as they are taking. And now Jerry Lynn, we have seen this so many times. Gee whiz! The Lightning Kid saw that one coming, but likewise Jerry Lynn saw that he did not have the Kid in that compromising position. They've gone out on the floor, and here they, gee whiz! Man. These two into the post. Referee Kreitzman surprisingly did not call for the disqualification on that particular maneuver. Jerry Lynn and the Lightning Kid exchanging some heavyweight chops that would make Ric Flair proud. Out on the floor here at George's. Man. Look at this now. We've got a slap fest and somehow, ladies and gentlemen, the scientific wrestling has gone out the window. Brother. You talk about some heat in that ring. Big shot. The Lightning Kid taking some of that Oriental martial arts training and putting it into effect here in this bout. Both wrestlers coming up with more moves in one match than we can see in a week. Over the top. Gee whiz. The Kid with a bridge. And now the Lightning Kid trying to soften. Geez, he kicked Jerry Lynn right out of the ring. Right out of the ring. And gentlemen, Jerry Lynn, you see him out on the floor. He is in some serious trouble. And now the Lightning Kid mounting from the... gee whiz! Man, oh man.
The Kid coming off the top rope with a flying somersault. Jerry Lynn, I can't believe it. I've never seen that myself.
I am speechless here.
The Lightning Kid taking his life into his own hands now.
both of these wrestlers are in some very, very serious trouble.
Proving how important this matchup is.
It is very, very important indeed. The Lightning Kid and Gentleman Jerry Lynn. And now,
no!
I can't believe I'm seeing this.
Jeez!
My God! The Lightning Kid, ladies and gentlemen, right above
And
our
Jerry Lynn coming to the top rope. Referee Bruce Kreitzman trying to hold up Jerry
Lightning Kid
Lynn.
has been lacerated. He hit his head on the table right in front of our microphone.
Oh my God,
he's out on his feet, ladies and gentlemen. The Lightning Kid from that top ring rope flew onto the table here at ringside. He is split wide open. My God!
Whoever knew it, that a match like this would turn into a bloodbath. My God, Mick.
Lennon on top. Absolutely unbelievable. He's got referee Kreitzman taking a look at that cut on the Lightning Kid. I thought Bruce was going to call the match right there. He did not.
What has he got?
Lynn's got him. Oh, jeez. Big backbreaker by Jerry Lynn. In for the cover. How the Lightning Kid is managing to hang in, considering the fall that he took here at ringside. My God. Lynn with a big drop kick. In for the cover. Oh, the Lightning Kid is a bloody mess, ladies and gentlemen. He is absolutely a bloody mess. And Kreitzman is looking. He's ready to ring the bell. Kreitzman wants to ring the bell. He insists on continuing. Kreitzman won't stop the match. Oh, man. What a battle, ladies and gentlemen. I have to tell you, Chris Pope, I do not know how in a million years the Lightning Kid is managing.
I can't believe how much he's enduring right now.
Over the top.
Going.
Lynn. Oh! Gee,
With a power bomb.
Oh, is this a matchup? Both men realizing the potential pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. A title shot at either Randy Gusto or Ricky the Prophet Rice.
Through at 15 minutes of this match, the winner will get a heavyweight championship bout.
Oh, this is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. The folks here at George's are absolutely in awe. The Lightning Kid. Look at that. Oh, my God.
Fans are in awe of the crimson mask on the Lightning Kid. Now what is he up to?
He is actually
going to the top
rope. Off the
Gee. Back suplex off the top rope.
Both men are down, ladies and gentlemen, as referee Bruce Kreitzman continues the count. They've got to beat that count of 10. There's a count. 8, 9. Both wrestlers apparently beat that count. Oh, the Lightning Kid has got to be going on instinct alone at this point. Jerry Lynn. Oh, jeez, what a shot.
Another move made famous by the Japanese.
My God. Oh, my. Was that shoulder up 1/8 of an inch? At best, ladies and gentlemen, 1/8 of an inch at best. Gentleman Jerry Lynn that close to succumbing to the Lightning Kid, which of course would have given the kid a shot at the championship of the PWA. Big body slam by the Lightning Kid. Again in for the cover. And again, now it's Jerry Lynn who is fighting on guts alone. Guts and determination. What a battle. What a seesaw battle. Over the top. Now Lynn's got him. Lynn got him.
With the 3 count.
Jerry Lynn. Gentlemen, Jerry Lynn.
Your winner, and we'll get a heavyweight championship bout, Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for both these fine wrestlers, the Lightning Kid And the winner of the match, Jerry Lynn.
Well, I have to applaud that one myself, Chris Pope, because, one of the fans here at ringside has taken a shot that he has just shown us here of the Lightning Kid.
Showing that crimson mask.
Oh, my word. And now they've got to get some help in the ring. Promoter Eddie Sharkey, Scooter Pye, my colleague, helping the Lightning Kid out.
What intestinal fortitude on the part of the Lightning Kid. Last time out at George's, getting that pile driver off the top rope by Wildcat Matt Derringer, and now having to endure that cut over his right eye, and all those power moves by Jerry going over the top rope.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you once again, the Lightning Kid mounted that top rope. There's a great display of sportsmanship from both men. The Lightning Kid had mounted the top rope, went for an extremely high-risk maneuver. Jerry Lynn outside on the floor by Mike's side. Lynn rolled out of the way, and the Lightning Kid went head first into the ringside table here, split wide open. What a matchup. Jerry Lynn, your winner, and he will get a shot at either Ricky the Prophet Rice or Randy Gusto. We're coming right back, ladies and gentlemen, with more great wrestling action from George's.